Hey Bible lovers, I'm Tim Nichols and I'm here to bring you your Nichols Worth, and today we're going to talk about 5 game-changing Bibles from Crossway. You all seem to be liking my series on other publishers, so I thought I'd bring Crossway into the mix because they've got some Bibles that have really changed the game. Now, what do I mean by a game-changing Bible? It is a Bible that does something different enough that it moves the industry a little bit and people begin to focus on things maybe they didn't focus on before. So now, with that said, one of the new ones is the ESV Alpha. The reason this one is a game changer is because it gives you a compact size Bible in an 8-point font and that paragraph format with no references and minimal notes on the bottom. I have not seen a compact that does this good a job in readability in my existence. And it has that premium option. It lays flat. I've done videos on all these. I'll put a playlist at the end of this video so you can check those out. Then the next one. These are not in any particular order. These are just 5 that I like. I'll tell you which one I think is the #1 game changer as we get to the end. But this is the ESV Heritage. This text block had been out before, but it had been discontinued for a while, and now it's back. And this thing is absolutely amazing. It gives you a 9.25 font in a single column layout, paragraph format, just beautiful layout with some notes on the bottom, not a whole lot in the form of cross references, and just beautiful readable font, nice little margin space. They just give you really everything you could possibly need in a personal sized Bible. This thing, in my mind, out quintels the PSQ. This really does a great job. It's a little bit of a thick daddy, but it is personal size and it's nice to carry. And the awesome thing about this one is it is coming out in a true tone cover. Now, I don't know anything about the text block, but I'm really hoping it's the premium text block. It's the same one. But even if it's the Chinese one, their Chinese paper is amazing, which I'm going to demonstrate on this next Bible. And that is the ESV Verse by Verse Preaching Bible. Now, this Bible really moved the needle. I believe that this Bible is the reason that the inside column reference from Allen was released again, and I also believe this Bible is the reason the Stridon exists, and that is that single column verse by verse format. Now, because this is a preaching Bible, there's no emphasis really on notes and references. They are just very minimal as you go out to the Bible, just enough in case there's a place where you get hung up where you won't have to get another resource in order to figure out the issue. A couple of ribbons. I would like to see some better ribbons on their Bibles, but that's been a pretty common complaint. I also like this because it's a Chinese print. It's that 36 GSM Chinese paper. I absolutely love it. Hardly any ghosting. Nice and thick, creamy paper. New Testament, the poetic settings, everything is all in that verse by verse layout. And this one indicates paragraphs with pilcrows. This was innovative. And the funny thing about this is I actually don't like this layout. I don't like a single column verse by verse layout for my personal use, but I do recognize this thing changed the game. Another game changer from Crossway is the ESV Church History Study Bible. The thing that really makes this innovative is the fact that it doesn't only include early church fathers, but it includes church voices from across history throughout the entire scope of the church. I am sure this is not the absolute first time this has happened, but to have this with an ESV, with this beautiful layout, with this beautiful font, this looks to be at least a 9-point font. And then the notes at the bottom are a little bit smaller, but it gives you your references and notes on the bottom, your commentary on the bottom from your early church fathers and church historians, all the way up into the 1600s through the Protestant Reformation. And this spine work, just beautifully done. Even the hardback, the cheaper edition on this, is very beautiful. Just to be a game changer doesn't mean it has to be a new release. One of the study Bibles, in my mind, that changed everything for me was when I got a hold of the ESV Study Bible. This is still my #1 study Bible. I love varying types of study Bibles, but this one is specific to this translation, put together by the team at Crossway to coincide with the ESV, and it has massive introductions to each book. It has massive introductions to the Pentateuch, to the Old Testament, has the intertestamental period, and all sorts of articles in the back. When you get to the back of this thing, once you get past the book of Revelation, just look at a few things that it offers. the Bible and world religions, archaeology in the Bible, the language of the Bible, and then it goes into the concordance. This thing just has it all. And with Evangelical Bible offering them now in the premium covers again to bring that heirloom flair back, you can get them in the cowhide like this. You can get them in large print. You can get them in personal size. You can get them in compact. These things are amazing. This, in my mind, is the best study Bible in existence. And those 5 Bibles are the game changers that Crossway has put out in their time publishing Bibles since 2001. And the number one, obviously for me, is going to be the ESV Study Bible. That thing is amazing. I call that a Bible college in a leather jacket. If you don't have a formal education and you need to do some study, this Bible is going to help you get the job done. Now, it does have some theological bias, as all study Bibles do, but I think they do a pretty good job of keeping everything balanced. God bless you. Keep calm. Jesus on. This is your Nicholsworth.